Hey everybody, I'm Nick at TheFOAT, and it's time for another Behind the Ride feature, and this time we're mixing it up a bit. If you saw the last episode, it's mostly been imports, but this time we've got some domestics in here, and I'm gonna let him introduce himself and what shop he represents.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Alex. I'm from Full Blown Performance. In this 2016 Dodge Challenger Hellcat. Our shop is based in Los Angeles. We do a lot of racing at our local track, Irwindale, Bakersfield. So, yeah.
What got you into racing?
Dude, it's funny. Talking about imports, I decided I bought a 2010 Dodge Challenger and took it to Irwindale, and I thought I had a fast car and I was the coolest guy on the block, right? And this little Honda Civic pulls up next to me and blows the door out of me, dude. He's gone.
You didn't see if he had laptops in there?
No, exactly. Yeah, I was new to the game and whatnot, and that was it. Next day I was yanking the motor out.
Oh man.
Yeah,
that was that bad. Huh?
That was it. It was that much of a beating. I'm still looking for that Honda too.
What year was this?
I want to say it was 2013, I think it was. It was about, so I had about 2011, because I had the car and I never did anything to it, and I put a Kenny Bell supercharger on it, and I thought I was the coolest dude on the block, and yeah, I was like, yeah, let me show this guy what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so the Civic guy is watching this.
Yeah.
If you remember that.
Orange Challenger, 2011, Irwindale, Thursday night. Me and you got it.
Slide a DM to
Yeah.
their page, and let's see if we can catch this race, the rematch at Irwindale.
See if you can catch this one now.
Okay, that's cool. So you started in 2011?
2011, yeah. So I had a guy that I used to work with, and he had a Mustang, and I was like, can you go to the track? And I'm like, I want to try it out. I got this car. And he's the one that told me, like, oh yeah, supercharged and whatever. I did all the stuff, and then, yeah, that was the start of everything. That was something put him in the vein, man. It was it. It was over. I was hooked.
That's all it takes.
That's
just
all.
one the bug, and then once it bites,
That's
game
it.
over.
Yeah.
Now, were you a mechanic before? Or?
So I've been a mechanic for about 20 years.
Okay.
So I've always turned wrenches. We've always wired up a high performance shop, and recently, dude, right after COVID started, my guys were like, well, there's no more business, there's no more cars on the road, right? So we did a customer's car, the first car we did, some guy named One Bad Cat on Instagram, but he referred, his referrals came in.
Nice.
Yeah, and now it's insane, man. I never thought I'd be here, sitting here with TheFOAT, doing an interview.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So, what did you work on before?
Just anything, whatever came in.
Was it a general repair?
General auto repair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just whatever came in, your average tune-up brakes and all that stuff,
So how was that transition going from the general automotive to high performance?
So we always worked on my cars. So we kind of had an idea of what was going on and what we do. I mean, we always did our own installs and all that. So we had an idea, but it was a transition because it was more a fear of what am I going to do if I don't pick up no business.
Right.
The mechanic parts, turning wrenches.
Yeah.
Whether it's on a supercharged car or stock organic car or whatever. But it was more of that, like, what if this is not going to work? I already was going down because of COVID, and I was not repairing any cars at the moment.
Right.
Yeah, we did it, and like I said, I wish I would have done this 10 years back,
Oh, yeah.
But hey, who knows, I wouldn't be where it's at today. But yeah, it was great. And then, so I think we had all that COVID money going around too, and that didn't hurt. So, so that definitely gave us the push. And now we have cars in Dubai, in Mexico, in Japan that we built here.
Oh, wow.
So it's pretty cool, man.
Okay, so when it's cases like that, you'll build them at your shop in Los Angeles, and then they end up shipping them out.
Actually, we had a car that went to Japan, had some issues because the fuel out there is different. So the customer flew us out to Japan, tuned his car out there, and we got to run it right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's
how was
cool.
that?
That was amazing,
And it was a domestic?
Domestic, yeah. It was a 2019 Dodge Challenger Red Eye. And yeah, he was probably one of the coolest guys out there in Japan driving that thing around. I mean, the thing is a boat out there, but
Right.
compared to the small cars now that they have out there, but it was cool.
Yeah, they definitely have, if you follow the Japanese culture, a lot of smaller vehicles just because more space.
More
than
space,
anything.
right? Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely different.
Yeah.
I was not expecting to hear a customer from Japan. And you know, if you're just getting started with this side of the industry and building high performance stuff, it takes a team.
Yeah.
You know,
Agreed.
yes, one person can try to learn everything, but if you want to get records, just go really, really fast. You need a team behind you. You need people who specialize in certain departments. Just one, it makes life a lot easier. And two, let's face it, most of us are last minute and we're trying to get the car ready the night before the track.
The night before the track, those 12 a.m.s, you know, getting everything prepped, car on the trailer like 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
What kind of car do we have behind us right here?
So right here we have a 2016 Dodge Challenger Hellcat. Obviously the Challenger came out in 08 and then the Hellcat got introduced in 15 and it was a night and day difference. I mean, this car is just simple bolt on your 900 horsepower to the wheel.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And was it about come from the factory?
So 707 stock in that year to the crank for about 640 to the wheels on the dyno and just like I said, upper pulley, lower pulley here at 900 with the 85.
Oh wow. So is that what got you started on this platform, or was it something else about the car that made you want to just start the platform?
So I guess like everybody else, my car was, so I used to, another shop would help out on my car on different stuff, transmissions and stuff like that. Anyways, the car sat there at a buddy shop of mine for about a year, and then this came out and I was like, I'm gonna leave this stock. I'm just gonna buy this car, I'm gonna cruise it. Yeah, right. Just a cold air intake and that's it, right?
Oh, that's
that's it. And well, now we're sitting at now, you know, it's a trailer queen now.
Oh man.
But yeah, dude, it was the platform was just great. When it came out, it was just like I said, I got it a year after, but for a good 3 months, it was a good daily car.
Yeah.
You know, but then we just started. We just started racing, and the car just kept on getting faster and faster. You know, we ran, I think when I ran it stock, it ran like 11 seconds or something like that. I was like, oh, hell yeah.
Oh, okay, nice. And that was just stock from the factory.
Yeah, from the factory.
That's pretty fast. I know a lot of you guys see like 7, 6, but okay, that's still very, very hard to get.
Yes.
Even just past like the 11-second barrier.
Yeah.
Just, you know, the average consumer car, they're still like 15-second cars.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's crazy because people talk like, oh yeah, I only went this far. It's like, dude, you know, like that's fast. Like you said, it's people don't realize how hard it takes to get these cars where they're at now. You know,
especially the newer ones with
Yes.
all the tech. And if you want to get humbled, go to the track, and that's where it'll happen.
Yep.
You know, in theory, yes, VHT, and you think you should grip, but you're finding a lot of other things like too much grip.
Yeah.
And you're lined up and doing heads-up racing, you're gonna find yourself against somebody who might know the tree better than you, and just opens up.
Been there, done it. Yeah, it's a whole different. It's a whole different game for sure.
So, if you can say, what is done with this, and how much horsepower?
So, it's a 426 stroker built by Ray Barton. It has a 3.8 Whipple, and on top of that, we have a 300 shot of nitrous. So yeah.
And is that nitrous shot progressive? Is it?
Yes, progressive. No, it's progressive.
Because that is.
It ramps in about 30%, and then once we're full throttle, it's at 100%. But yeah.
That must feel.
Oh yeah,
insane.
It's crazy. You know, just hold on for the ride after that. You know. Still to this day, I still get butterflies my first pass. I still get that. You know that my first pass. I'm still a little shaky or whatnot. Once I get that first pass down, then it's like kind of all right. We got this. You know. Right. And then, but yeah, when I do a nitrous hit, I'll still come off the track and I'm like, shit, you know? But it's just a feeling that it's just a rush that you get and you know, kind of those 5 seconds or 8 seconds, I'm trying to say 7 already. Yeah. My goal, right? Those 8 seconds, it's just you forget about all your problems, everything, and you just focus on that road, you know? That's the best feeling ever.
So you go to a lot of events like Red List.
I do Red List, the Red List. We do the Matrix Madness.
So how is it going down the track at those events when there's like
The
spectators?
crowd, oh, it's
Yeah.
awesome, dude. It's awesome when everything works.
Oh,
You know,
of course. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you don't want to be like the laughing stock.
right. When everything works, oh, it happens, dude. I'm at the burnout box and the car won't do a burnout and everything. You know, but whatever. It's part of the game, but it's the greatest feeling, man. It's awesome. You know, and I'm glad that we have events like the Red List and Match Race Madness to get the crowd going, and you know, it's awesome. We, you know, companies like yours, TheFOAT, where it makes ticketing easier. You know,
Yeah.
when I want to give my guys passes,
Oh yeah.
you know, VIP here, you know.
Oh, okay, so you treat your guys
Oh
pretty
yeah,
good.
yeah. You know, we make sure we take care of them.
Yeah.
So we like to have the whole team there, and most of those events that we go to, we sponsor a lot of them. So they give us some good little, you know, VIP here.
Perks and
You know,
stuff.
yeah,
Nice.
so it's cool.
Now, what is that like for those that are, you know, maybe wanting to start either a shop or a race team? Like, what is it like to get to an event with the whole crew, your shop car, and just, you know, make it a success?
Yeah, it's a lot of teamwork. You know, it's true to say teamwork makes the dream work. It is, because if it wasn't for my team behind me backing us up, you know, anything could happen at the track. You know, you want to make sure you have the right team behind you to get you out of those situations that can get the car back on the track. As far as opening up a shop and or a race team or whatnot, don't worry about all the failures. They're all going to be there. It's, you know, it's all the positives that you get out of it, or you learn from it. It's the learning experience that you get out of it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna blow a motor? Yeah, you probably are. Are you gonna, you know, whatever, a diff, whatever axle, anything could happen, you know? But you learn from those situations what to correct it, how to, you know, add different situations to support the car better. But just keep on going at it, dude. No matter how many times you fail,
So what are some of the challenges you face with this car at the track?
Traction was a big thing. Obviously, the more horsepower we get it, the more there's a different obstacle that we come up to. But traction, to get these things down the track, it's a big boat. Trying to, you know, going on the 8th mile, it's going to 130s, 131. You know, it's challenging with still using stock transmission, stock PCM.
Okay.
So we have the challenges of we're fighting the PCM the whole time, you know.
I see.
So it's not like we're on a Motec or anything like that. It's, you know, if I want to put my wheels back on there and put the exhaust back in, I have to drive this thing down the street, no problem, you know.
Might just have to take off that parachute. But.
Yeah, take off the parachute. Yeah. So, but yeah, I think that's the biggest challenging thing. We do, like I said, and there's different scenarios. We were fighting a whole overheating issue for about a year because this thing would overheat. We do 2 passes and we've had to, you know, bleed the system or it was pressurize the system.
Yeah.
And we finally figured it out. I mean, we went through gaskets. We were using a copper gasket before, and we went to a Cometic, one of their SEG gaskets, which they no longer make, which sucks. But we went to that, and the problem went away. And as of right now, we're getting clean passes off the car. You know.
That's good.
So everybody sees the car, and a lot of people don't talk about the stuff that happens behind the scenes. You know, and I'm not afraid to say, you know, we just put a new motor in it. You know, we mounted a piston down. We, you know, obviously there's things that fail. There's a lot of moving parts in the car.
Well, with the 300 shot, I would assume something's going to eventually fail.
Right.
It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Right.
So
Yeah.
and that's the thing with, you know, again, to those of you who are new to cars, it's if you're pushing the limits of something,
Yes.
you're going to break it. Whether that's your own self pushing yourself to the limit,
Yes.
or just anything mechanical or
Mechanical. It could even be tuning. It could be. Nobody's perfect. Right. But that's the thing. You're in this because of the adrenaline. You're in this because you love the passion for the sport. Those things are the part of the game.
Yep.
It's just like I said. It's gonna happen. It's just when you enjoy it when it's running good, and when it's not, just, you know, take the hits and get it back going again, because you're gonna want to go back again.
Yeah.
Right. So.
And you're gonna want to win.
Yeah, and you want to win. Yes. Which recently we just took. So we're in a series with Match Race Madness right now. We have another one in August, and we just won the last one, so that was pretty cool.
Okay.
Take a picture with the team is always the
Yeah.
best.
Right. I saw some decals. You probably can't see it, but we'll put some B-roll on there. Does this car have a nickname?
Yes.
What's
This is Escobar.
Escobar. Okay, what made you come up with that name for this?
So I had a friend that passed away, but he actually named the car. He was like, hey, when I first got it, it was all white, right? He was like cocaine white, right? Yeah. And he's like, Escobar. And I was like, all right, Escobar. So and then, his passing and all that, but it was been named Escobar before that when he named it. And then, but now the car has taken on his own persona. I mean, people at the track know the car. I might not be the fastest sometimes, because stuff happens. But definitely the crowd gets pretty amped up when they see the car, which is pretty cool. Because like I said, the car it has its own persona for sure. It's not about me, the driver. It's most of the people want to see the car.
Yeah. And it does wheelies.
And it does wheelies, yes, and they love that. Yeah.
That's pretty insane. Do you ever get kind of like obviously you just see the sky, right?
Yes.
So what goes through your mind when you're doing that?
Just hopefully land straight. That's it. So I had an incident. I was at a track in Texas one time, and they had like a show car for the race cars, and so they had like a paper in the dash or anything. So I do a wheelie. I'm already suited up and everything. Forget about the paper in the front. I do a wheelie. The paper lands right on the front of my helmet, dude. I'm like holding one hand and trying to take it off with the other. But yeah, for the most part, the car goes straight. It does have a tendency to go left a little bit once in a while, but I'm already ready to auto-correct it, when it comes down. But yeah, we've done a lot of suspension work. I mean, to keep it planted straight. But that's the only thing is when it's up in the air, it's just land straight. That's it.
You really can't do it. Do you lift off when you get up in there?
No, I'm full on it. I'm on it all the way. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, even sometimes that's a bad habit I have. I need to learn how to let off because I've had times where it does land and it's like chirping to the left or right. But for the most part, like I said, I corrected it. So, but yeah, I know I'm full throttle all the way. Once I'm in it, we're committed.
Yeah.
So,
no going back out.
There's no going back.
So what is next for this?
Well, I was just talking to a friend of mine, and so I wanted to do a 7-second pass here in California. It's been done already out of California. So far this car has run an 8.1. So we're just there, almost there, but maybe another 100 shot of nitrous to get it through.
Probably. Probably do it.
So if we hit a 7-second here in California, then the car's we're gonna go away from the stock ECU. We're gonna go with a Holly and a TH400, and basically make full on race car with that. Yeah. And then, because like I said, the goal was to still be in a stock Hellcat form, right. Hitting the 7-second here in California, that'd be awesome. But we want to slip, and we want it here in California.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. And hopefully you guys do it in California,
yes.
Even at Famoso, because then you can use our live timing system.
Yes.
To get the lifetime slips from the photo.
Oh, that'd be bad. Yeah.
Easy to share online. It's all digital. You don't got to worry about losing the piece of paper.
Yes. So Bakersfield is doing that now.
Bakersfield does.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've used it in other places. It's just look to your phone.
Yeah.
Put your card number right.
Exactly. Yeah. So
it makes it a lot easier.
Correct. You can still get the paper slip too, but they'll do both.
Right. Yeah. No, but having it there on your app is it's a lot easier. Instead of where's my slip? What is it?
Yeah.
Just go right there and look at it. That's awesome.
Exactly. So what would you say to somebody that's just starting out? What's like one really good piece of advice that you would give?
Again, don't give up. This can be challenging. There's going to be times where you want to throw it all and say that's it. But that's the time when you get yourself up and keep pushing forward. And that's basically it. It's just keep on trying. Again, no matter how many failures you get, and there will be failures, just know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. Nice. And okay, so let everybody know where they could follow you, and even just check out.
Yeah,
to schedule an appointment with you, get the car worked on.
Yeah, so you guys can follow us on Instagram, fullblown_performance. You can check out our YouTube videos, Full Blown Performance on that, and we're on TikTok, same thing, Full Blown Performance. Yeah, and even if you just want to, we're trying to do videos where if you just want to see how, you know, how to change a blower, you can check out our videos, and we kind of explain how to do it. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're actually teaching people.
Yeah, that's the goal of it. It's, yeah, like we have the cars to do the content, but we want to make sure that we're able to educate people as well. You know, doing your fuel injection, you're doing your cleaning, doing, you know, even the simple stuff, you know, how to check your oil. Some people don't know how to do it, you know. So
yeah, that's true. Well, you got, that's one thing that a lot of people probably tend to forget is, you know, we all start somewhere.
Yep.
And you know, we're not all born into this
No.
industry, right?
No, yeah. Like I said, even if you want to learn how to put on a simple thing as a cold air intake, we'll show you on the video, and that's where we're getting a lot more into that of not much of what we're going on, like what our cars are doing. It's more what we're doing on customers' cars so they can see and all that. So
there you guys have it. Be sure to check them out on everything they're doing and follow their journey, because we are, and we hope to see this car go 7 seconds.
Thank you.
In California.
Yes.
And honestly, can't wait to see it in person as well. So thank you all for watching. Be sure to follow us at TheFOAT on all social media platforms, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. We have a bunch more features coming out, and see you guys at the next event. Thank you, man. Thank
All right,
you
brother.
very much.
Cool.